and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Saturday baseball on the show. It's the Colorado Rockies going up against the Atlanta Braves. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about ready to roll. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Dylan Dodd. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Well, what quickly stands out to me for this guy is that he comes in with a 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio on the season. So when you consider consistency, the ability to get swings and misses, and to limit base runners, that's critical in winning games today, especially when teams are depending on the big swing, the home run, to win ball games.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. The first batter of the game leaves the yard, and they grab the lead. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Well, you got to love a game that brings some action from the jump. And at the plate, he was looking for a pitch to absolutely drive. And, you know, leadoff hitters aren't up there anymore just working the count, trying to get on. They're looking to make some noise and do some damage.
Thairo Estrada to the plate. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Estrada measures 5 feet 10 inches, 29 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. The next offering misses, and that's ball 2.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Upstairs. Next offering is in for a strike. And he walked him.
Outside, ball 4.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
And now, Hunter Goodman.
Ball 1, no strike.
In the dirt. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
1-1.
Estrada on at first, nobody out. That clips the zone, and that's strike 2. Now one missed. Makes the grab, 1 away. Here's Bud Black's lineup for the Colorado Rockies. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Swing and a foul straight back. Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Throw. Save. Runner at second here, one gone. Dodd checks the runner. Estrada dives and can't get back in time. He's picked off.
It's so rare that the pitcher is able to be that quick and make an accurate throw to second base. It's just not a normal thing for him to do, but does a really nice job there of getting it to that middle infielder and the tag being put on the runner. Nice pickoff right there.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Left-hand batter waits. Into center. Harris tracks it down for the out. Rockies score first with this solo homer. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. On the hill here today, German Marquez. What's the scouting report on him?
Yeah, he's definitely had a struggle so far this year, as evidenced by that inflated whip. But he's going to have to find a way to limit the base runners, put his team in a position to win a ball game. So we know he's prepared. We know this guy is a competitor, and we'll watch how he works in this one.
Foul ball there. And that's through there for a strike. 0-2 now.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Got him swinging. Slider got him for strike 3.
Oh, that slider down and away. It's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Here's Alex Verdugo. First pitch misses. One out, base is empty.
Yep, that ball went out.
That misses the zone, and now 3-0. Fastball for a strike at 95. And that is out of play. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
The 1-0. Fastball is outside.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
And a foul ball.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
And that one fouled off. Right side, Estrada tosses to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Braves. Braves go down quickly here, still behind by a count of 1-0. New inning getting started, and now the DH, Brenton Doyle. Dodd back to work. Fastball for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Umpiring behind the plate for us today, Boog, is Mike Fillmore, and he is a good one. He'll reward pitches on the edges a little bit, but the main thing is he doesn't keep you guessing. Once he established that a pitch is a strike, it stays that way.
Swing and a ground ball. Allen on to first. One out in the second.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Yeah, Fillmore, kind of, I don't know, you'd say maybe an umpire's umpire, but really consistent, very fair. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Here's Orlando Arcia. Right down the chute. That's strike one. Two outs. Right through there for a strike. Next one in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That one misses. 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got it. It is a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the Rockies. They lead it 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here is Matt Olson. Check swing called strike. And that's strike one. That's a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Next offering way upstairs. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Under the Mendoza line so far this month.
That one finds the zone. Strike one. Here's the pitch to Ozuna. Hot shot to third. McMahon fires over to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. And a strike on the outside edge.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1. 2 outs, base is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Ball, that's inside.
Let's go, Ozzy.
That's inside. Got him looking. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They trail here 1-0. Back at Truist Park, Keston Hiura up to hit now. Inside, and that's ball 1. And a swing and a miss.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's down and in.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And Acuna able to make the grab. 1 down. Here's Tyler Freeman to hit. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Foul ball. One down, base is empty. Foul ball still 0-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And there's a ball.
2 strikes. Get out of here, Rockies!
Freeman hits it in the air. Acuna makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. So digging in, Jordan Beck. He's already homered here in this one. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
Ball 1 there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike 2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. One, 2 now. Just misses with that one. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Comes the 2-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That K is his 3rd of the game. 1-2-3 go the Rockies, but they lead it 1-0. Back here in Atlanta as we go to the last of the third. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Sean Murphy. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Hira takes it himself. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting 8th, center fielder, Michael Harris II.
Michael Harris II. Next up for the Braves. He's going to finish with a new career high in stolen bases, Chris. That one catches the zone. Strike 1.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
This one popped up right side. Hira hauls it in for the out.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
So up next, Nick Allen. And that misses. 1-0. And he hits a ground ball right side. Over to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. 9 straight retired here to start the game. It's the Rockies 1 and the Braves nothing. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Thairo Estrada. And a first offering, a fastball for a strike.
Well, these Rockies showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Gosh, here it is. Hit it. 3-pitch strikeout. All fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Next for Colorado, Hunter Goodman. He's 0 for 1. Up and in, and that's ball 1.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Ground ball, Olsen. Steps on first for the out.
Now batting 3rd baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. McMahon in his 8th season, 30 years old now, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2013. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And the count even 1-1. Late swing, foul to the left. Two down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Rockies are down quietly, but they're on top 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Acuna Jr.
That misses the zone. Ball 1. On the ground, right side, Estrada gets it to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So now here's the DH. Alex Verdugo went down on strikes his first time through. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Stays alive. That misses, and it's 1-2. And that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
One down. Austin Riley at the plate. Grounded out his first time up. That one close, ruled a ball. And that is ball 1. Outside. There goes the runner. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Tag out at second.
Well, they tried to press their luck a little after having just picked up their first hit of this ball game. So that caught stealing kind of stinks. Can't blame them for trying to get something going offensively, but so far it's just not happening for these guys.
The 2-1. And fouled off. Up the middle. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Rockies 1 and the Braves nothing. Back at Truist Park, ready now for the 5th inning. Now it's the DH, Brenton Doyle. Dodd back to work. Base hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning. And now the right fielder, Mickey Moniak. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throws it away.
0-1.
Runner in scoring position. Nobody out. And we're at the top of the 5th.
Outside, that's a ball.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. He'll circle the bases. It's his 8th home run of the year. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Orlando Arcia. That one finds the corner, and that is strike one.
0-1's the count.
Swings through that one for strike two. The Braves bullpen has some activity. Angel De Los Santos getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Lee getting loose as well. And they'll do it again. Next pitch is outside. Center field. Harris after it. And there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Here's Keston Hiura. Flied to right his first time. There's a strike. Still only one out here in the inning. Swing and a foul out of play. Hit in the air, center field. Harris ranging back. And there's two away.
Now batting, center fielder Tyler Freeman.
Two down, bases empty. Tyler Freeman getting ready to hit. Ball one, no strikes.
Counts 1-0.
On the ground, right side. Albies handles, throws to first, third out. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. It's now 3-0. Back here in Atlanta, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's Matt Olson. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball one.
You know, these Braves, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Here's the pitch to Olson. And a foul ball. Next one misses. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
On the ground, Arcia sends it to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
Now batting, left fielder
Marcelo Zuna coming up to hit. That one's in there. 0-1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
That smash towards center. Freeman makes the grab, and there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Just missed. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Next pitch is downstairs.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
No strike.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
So a man at first. Here's Sean Murphy. Ripped towards third. McMahon fires over to first. And that is that. Braves strand 1. Still down 3-0. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Angel De Los Santos.
And he's been fantastic this year. Really stingy in terms of allowing base runners. He's just got great stuff that's tough to square up.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the Rockies leadoff hitter, Jordan Beck. He's already homered in this game. In there at the knees for a strike.
Well, these Rockies, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat. And that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
Throw on to Olsen. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th. Here's the second baseman, Tyro Estrada. He is struck out, and he is walked. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count. Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
1 down, base is empty. Gets a piece and stays alive. And that just misses. Sets him down looking. That was pretty nasty.
Well, really nice job of finishing the hitter off right there. Glove side command, fastball firm to the outside corner. Tell you what, very difficult to do anything with that pitch, even if you do swing.
Goodman up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss.
No strike.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. Nothing across here this half. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Rockies 3 and the Braves nothing. And we're back. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris II.
Michael Harris II.
On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Up next for the Braves, shortstop Nick Allen.
Nick Allen. Next up for the Braves. Allen not having as much success with the bat here at home as you see the splits. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
And that drops in for a strike. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the sixth. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 1-2. Out to short, Arcia. 2 up, 2 down.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
So the lineup flips over. Here's Acuna now. 0 for 2 in this one. That's hard hit on the line. And the inning is over. Down in order go the Braves. They trail it here 3-0.
Now pitching.
Dylan Lee will take over here. 32nd appearance.
Dylan Lee.
Ryan McMahon digging in for the Rockies.
Ryan McMahon.
That one way inside.
Oh, the adrenaline's pumping right there. Pretty good fastball. Unfortunately, it got away from him. He's going to have to corral things a little bit.
And it's fouled away. And a ball and 2 strikes. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Next offering is downstairs. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall to make that play, and it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold on to it after contact.
Doyle in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Action in the pen down there. Rafael Montero getting ready to go. Ruiz, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. And that's in there at the knees. Next offering is down low. Out to short, and it's through for a hit. Wide throw, and it gets away, but no one moves up as it's backed up nicely there.
Right fielder, Mickey Moniak.
Now it's the right fielder, Mickey Moniak. Can't forget the 2-run shot he launched out of here in the 5th.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Boog, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at-bat right here.
Lee, in his third season, he features a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a changeup. Now moves to first, and he's back safely. Doyle at first, one gone. Runner on the move. Swing, and he breaks his bat. He makes the grab. That's out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Orlando Arcia digging in for the Rockies. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. Pop foul out of play off to the right. The shortstop takes the ball. In the air, out towards right center. Acuna after it. And that is that. The Rockies strand one, but they lead it 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning, now the number 2 hitter, Alex Verdugo. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. To the right side. Tosses to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Here's Austin Riley. He's grounded out a couple of times.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder. Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw is late, and he reaches safely.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
One gone, runner at first. And now Matt Olson up to hit. That one down the line. The throw to second is offline.
Now batting, left fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
High leverage spot coming up for the big bat of Marcell Ozuna.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
That one missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Knee high, that's in for a strike. Tying run at the plate. And that's a base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. Fastball for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. With the go-ahead run at the plate, here at the bottom of the 7th. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Just misses there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Bases loaded, 1 away. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. This one in the air, right field. Moniak sizing this one up, brings it in. Here comes the runner from third. He'll score on the sac fly, and now just a 2-run deficit.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. German Marquez is done in this one, and he was very good. They'll be happy with that, no doubt. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a minute. The new pitcher in the game, Jake Bird.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
So here's Murphy now, has grounded out a couple of times. That catches the zone for a strike. 0-1.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Comes up empty.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. 8th inning coming up. It's the Rockies 3 and the Braves 1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Rafael Montero.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And now here is Keston Hiura. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0. Swing and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Here's the center fielder, Tyler Freeman. First offering misses badly for ball 1. And another ball. Hiura gets his lead at first with nobody out. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Runner on the go. Swing and a chopper out to short. Throw on to Olsen. First out in the top of the 8th.
Now batting left fielder Jordan Beck.
So in now for Colorado, Jordan Beck. And Singy, he started this one off with a bang.
Yes, he did. It always feels great when you can connect with one right away. Certainly a shot of confidence for the entire lineup and a shot to the heart for this crowd.
And that one fouled off. And there's a foul ball. One out and a runner at second. Foul ball still 0-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Missed with a changeup. Going to count 1-2.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
That to right. And Acuna able to make the grab.
Now batting second baseman Thairo Estrada.
Now here is Thairo Estrada. A walk and a pair of strikeouts.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Yo, 1. Smoked into left, base hit. Coming home. The relay throw. Safe. And they're up by 3.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Man at first, Hunter Goodman digging in for the Rockies. 0 for 3 in this one.
Ball 1.
Runner takes off. Strike in there. Throw save. That's a stolen base. Not close with that one. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That one ripped. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. The run comes in to score from second, and they're up by 4.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
Man manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Rafael Montero done for the afternoon, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching.
Jose Ruiz gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Left-handed batter at the plate, and he's been excellent in those matchups this year, so this seems like a calculated move.
Ryan McMahon will hit next. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. And now it's even up.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and it's through for a hit. The throw in, safe at home, and the runner scores from second, and the lead is up to 5. Here's Colorado's DH, Brenton Doyle. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Right fielder, Mickey Moniak.
Mickey Moniak digging in for the Rockies. Just missed. See the velocity 97 with that fastball. Movement in the bullpen. Pierce Johnson getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Two on, 2 outs.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Two balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. This one in the dirt. McMahon, the lead runner at second. Doyle on at first with 2 down. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. They limit the damage here. They strike for 3 runs on 5 hits. No errors and a couple left on. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Rockies 6 and the Braves 1. On to the bottom of the 8th, and now the center fielder, Michael Harris II. Popped in the air, left field, and he makes the catch. And there's one away.
Now batting, shortstop.
Nick Allen, next up for the Braves. And that one clips the corner. The Rockies have some action in the pen. Tyler Kinley getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Herget also throwing. Here comes the 0-1. The shortstop takes the ball. Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And there's the strike. Flares it into the outfield. And it's in there, base hit. here is Ronald Acuna Jr. And first offering is fouled off. That's to third. Fair ball. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with one down.
Back-to-back singles. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there. And maybe they've got something going here, trying to get back into this one.
Verdugo at the plate now. That's ball one.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
The 1-0. A little bit low. Working down in the zone to start the at-bat. Looking for that double play ground ball.
Yeah, back-to-back sinkers there. He's looking for some weak contact or to get this hitter to roll over. Now, as a hitter, you have to be really disciplined. Don't look down because you'll end up chasing the ball down. Set your sights high. Maybe you get a mistake.
And that'll load the bases.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Here is Austin Riley. That one misses. That's 5 straight. Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or on. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Hey. One out, bases full. Outside low, 3-1 now.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Got him looking. That was pretty nasty. And the batter now, Matt Olson. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Now 1-1. And that's in for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
And now 2-2. Right side, hard hit. Takes it himself out to escape a bases-loaded jam unscathed. And the Braves will strand 3. They trail it 6-1. Back here in Atlanta, and the batter will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
For the Rockies, shortstop Orlando Arcia.
Ruiz back to work. Right through there for a strike. Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Pierce Johnson appears to be getting loose. Ripped on a line. Nabs it. One up, one down.
Now batting, first baseman, Keston Hiura.
And here's the first baseman, Keston Hiura. 1 for 3. And that's outside. 1-0. Way inside, and that hit him.
Now batting,
Tyler Freeman, the next to hit.
Freeman.
First offering, runner goes. Tap foul at the plate. Runner goes again. Fought off foul. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. The 0-2. And that skips into dirt.
Strike.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Out to short, and that one finds its way through. And out to aboard.
Up next,
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
2 on, 1 out. Stepping in, Jordan Beck. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that's in for a strike. That one missing inside. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
He goes down looking.
now batting.
And now it's going to be Tyro Estrada.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
That one's in there, 0-1. Hira over at second. Freeman at first. 2 out of the inning. Off the mark there. And the count is 1-1. That's down and in.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Next offering is in for a strike. First and second, two down. Here at the top of the ninth. Off the mark there. And that's ball three. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And they're all loaded up.
Take your base.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Bases loaded, two down. Base hit, one run is in. Now a long throw home. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Two men left stranded, but they do push across one. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Rockies 7 and the Braves 1. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth, Tyler Kinley.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Here's Marcelo Zuna. That's in there. That's strike one. Next offering misses down and away. Way out front for strike two.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Swing and a pop-up. Estrada under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down.
Now batting, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
And next for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies. And that's in for a strike. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it's into the gap. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a double.
Everything came together for him. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
Sean Murphy now at the plate. That one at the knees for a strike. In there at the knees, and the count is 0-2.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
One ball.
In the dirt, but kept close. One out and a runner at second here in the last half of inning number 9. That's outside, and it's 2-2. Swing and a miss. Now only 1 out remaining.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
So 2 down now, and here is Michael Harris II. And first offering is fouled off. And he grounds one to the right side, and it goes just foul. Kinley is just 1 strike away. Good eye in that spot.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Missed with a changeup. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Got it. And that'll do it.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Players can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families, and that can breed to success on the field, as we saw in this game today. Excellent win by this team.
And a 7-1 finish in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.